Hello.
I'm doing good. All right, I need some encouragement. So I need to hit this button. All right.
Hi, may I help you?
Hi. I also need some wisdom.
Well, let me start with encouragement. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. You can do all things. Don't look back. Walk by faith.
Okay.
Do you also need wisdom?
Yes, I do.
Here's today's wisdom for you. Let go and let God. God helps those who help themselves. What goes around comes around. Would you like prayer today?
Yes, I would love that.
Please remove the special anointed touch and agree device from the top of the kiosk. Please place it on your head. Let's pray. Oh Lord, bless our dear sister. State your name.
Johanna?
Bless our dear sister Joanne and help meet every need in her life. Please return the device and have a nice day. God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Some of you may be aware of a film that was recently released. The name of the film was Her. Joaquin Phoenix played the title role, the starring role in the film. Let me tell you what the film is about. The film is about Joaquin Phoenix having problems in his marriage, and so he finds himself falling in love with his operating system on his PC, on his laptop. The operating system is an artificially intelligent system. He gives it a female voice. Her name is Samantha. And he begins to have a relationship with this operating system. And he falls in love. And because she's an artificial intelligence that has the ability to evolve through the relationship, she falls in love with him, and she's encouraging the relationship together with him. And if you see clips of the movie, he goes on vacation with his laptop, and he's with his operating system. And that sounds pretty scary crazy. But because we live in a computer age, and because we are so online oriented, and because we are so cyber centered, this seems to have plausibility, and no one seems to see the danger or the insanity in it. But it is insane. And you're actually not thinking that this is weird, but you're actually thinking, you know what? At least he's getting help. At least he's feeling better. And you know what? He feels like, there's somebody, he means something to someone, even if it's just his laptop. You're actually thinking, as you think about a movie like this, how plausible is that? There are three cultural influences at work in our culture, and that spawn movies like this. From people who went to school and have master's degrees to write these things and think these things up. The first is the trend to judge by results. We're a bottom line culture. It doesn't matter how you get there. What's the bottom line? Bottom line, you're happy. And if you're happy, what's so bad about that? Bottom line, your need is met. So if your need is met, what's so bad about that? The second thing, the influence in our culture, is the thinking that virtual is just as good as real. Virtual is not just as good as real, as you were able to see so clearly from our illustration this morning. The third influence, and this is the common denominator to influence number one and influence number two, and the most addictive. The third influence in our culture is why number one and number two seem to be so prevalent is because of number three. Number three is you are in control of your life. And that's what people want. The church is not a virtual community. The person that interacts with a pastor in a kiosk or online, and every week hears an encouraging word, a word of wisdom, that person whose life consists on being exposed to that kind of electronic pastor does not have a pastor. The church is not a virtual community. I'm speaking to you today about the need for real pastors.